Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? Hola, hola, hola. A ver, Dormar, no te oigo.
Aquí estoy. Es viernes. Happy Friday, everyone.
Viernes, aunque muchos dicen que no se dan cuenta qué día viven, hoy, amigos, today is Friday. And it's Friday to put a little bit of rhythm, music, and a lot of Latin flavor. And estamos celebrando
Puerto Rican flavor.
The what? Puerto Rican.
Flavor, yes.
Puerto Rican flavor. So we're on our third day of our Afro-Latino week. And we have something really, really, really sabroso, rich, muy delicioso para todos ustedes que lo van a disfrutar. Van a tener un agasajo del oído, decimos en mi país, con música, con información. Y first, I want to say thank you to the people who follow Casa Teatro. Please give us a like, share the post with your friends. Go and call your friend right now and say there's going to happen something in Casa Teatro. They're live. These two crazy ladies, they're doing something good. Let's watch they doing. So please, please, corran la voz, díganles a sus amigos que aquí estamos, que está empezando la noche con Casa Teatro, que tenemos algo muy, muy especial el día de hoy.
Yes. Please, everyone, share this video. We are so excited. It's the Afro-Latino week. Y hoy hablamos, today is Bomba Puertorriqueña. Y qué mejor con nuestros amigos de Redobles de Cultura. Welcome, everyone.
Welcome.
We are so excited. Gracias. Thank you so much for being here with us. I know everything is crazy. It's crazy with the COVID and everything, but we are so grateful you are here with us today.
Muchísimas gracias. Por la situación que estamos viviendo del COVID, tenemos que hacerlo en línea, pero be online doesn't mean we are not going to enjoy with the performance, and more than anything, everything the Redobles de Cultura is going to bring to us today. So some of you've been lucky, really lucky to enjoy the performance last year. It was wonderful. It was great. This group put everybody to dance. El día que hicimos el Afro-Latino Week in 2020, before COVID, everybody was dancing with Redobles de Cultura. It was wonderful. And right now, even when you're in your living room, maybe in your room, amigo, usted se va a parar a bailar. I assure you that you're going to stand up and dance. Julia, ¿cómo estamos? How you doing?
Saludos, buenas tardes, buenas noches a toda la audiencia donde se encuentre que estén. Good evening, good afternoon, everybody, from wherever it is that you are connecting. It's really good to be here, as we've been saying all throughout the months since the pandemic started. We are unfortunately not able to be together, but this is a great platform to still connect. And we're grateful to have the opportunity to see your faces again, all the wonderful folks at Casa Teatro, and feel a little bit of that Memphis love that we had been feeling these past few years. So we're doing great. Happy Friday.
Great. Saludos, Matthew. Thank you for being here too. Muchas gracias. Saludos.
Saludos, Monica. I hope everyone is well. Everyone streaming right now live. It's been great. Miss Memphis. Miss everyone in Memphis. It's been a pleasure for the past 2 years going to Memphis, and now this year we have to do it virtually, unfortunately. Pero what can we do? We're here, we're all safe, and we're here guarachando. No manda.
I think we have to be safe right now, so next year we can do it.
Yes.
Tú sabes, ¿no?
Yes.
Todos juntos en el stage and all that. Kyle, hello, Kyle. Yo lo quiero saludar a todos. How you doing, Kyle?
Hello, guys. Hope all is well. Yes, I understand that with this whole COVID thing, man, we wasn't able to go back another year. I enjoyed my first time there, and I just pray that next year that I'm able to go and enjoy with you guys. I hope everybody's staying safe, and God bless you all.
Okay. Gracias, Khaled. Nikki, Hey, Nikki.
Habla, bendiciones a todas allá, ya tú sabes, con los poderes de la música y ya tú sabes, cultura y teatro. Bendiciones a todos. Y nada, stay safe, people. La cosa está mal. Así que ya tú sabes, cuídate por ahí. Hermana, saludos.
Gracias. Ok, nosotros hacemos
Wait. Somebody's here.
Who's here?
Yeah. Oh, my friend. You know. Wait.
Who's here?
Yeah. Hi, Nina. How are you?
How are you? I'm good, and yourself?
Great. We are here. We are ready.
We're happy that everybody's here. Really, we're happy that all guys.
Yes.
Gracias.
Yes. Okay. Julia Ellen said from Nashville said hi.
Julia from Nashville.
Hi, Ellen. How are you, everybody at the GEC? It's so good to see y'all. Nashi Town, right? Yes. Love to see you guys on the stream. As always, Tennessee love.
Yes. Y antes de empezar a hablar un poco de lo que es bomba y lo que significa, pues vamos a empezar con una de las canciones y de ahí partimos. ¿Qué les parece? Y empezamos a hablar de todo lo que es.
No. Stop. Primero que nos digan quiénes son Redobles, porque a lo mejor vamos a hablar de la bomba y todo eso. But who's Redobles? We know because we've been there and we enjoy the performance. But
I'm sorry for me, Redobles family. You know, like we're talking for the last 3 years. Yeah, this family, everybody knows. I'm sorry, you are right.
Mm-hmm. So, who wants to tell us a little bit about your story, guys?
All right, I'll kick it off, and then we're gonna vamos a pasar la papa caliente. I'll kick it off. So, Redoble de Cultura, also known as RDC NYC, is an ensemble. It's a group. It's un corillo de amistades de folks that grew up together in New York City, right? Of Puerto Rican descent. We are first, second, and third generation New Yorkers. That means we are Puerto Ricans born and raised in New York City, that have also been raised within the traditions and the knowledge of elders that have imparted with us their legacy of Afro-Puerto Rican, Afro-Caribbean cultural expressions. Our main focus is bomba, which you'll be hearing and experiencing a little bit about that. But in short, RDC NYC, that's what we do. Le voy a tirar la papa caliente. No sé, Mr. Nicky, that boy, you want to fill in anything that I missed? Because I'm sure I missed something.
No, bueno, nada, ya, you already said it all, pero estamos aquí representando el tío de nosotros, ya tú sabes, porque hay que mirar la vida que, it's different in different cities, but we try to incorporate what we've learned with our elders here in the States and also in Puerto Rico, and try to maintain that culture and that tradition con la Bomba Puertorriqueña aquí. And so what we try to bring is the traditional style, but with a New York twist. You know, the Saint Funk, the style, pero con el respeto de los mayores que you know what I'm saying? And that's it. We are a group of talented singers, drummers, dancers, and I would like to pass the mic over to Kyle. Papa Caliente.
Okay. Creo que Kyle no está, pero ¿qué tal si nos dice algo Matthew?
Mateo.
I figured. Well, like Nikki said, we are bomberos here from New York City. Also, I feel like RDC brings our experience as not just as bomberos, but as musicians in general, of learning different styles of different genres of music and fusing, pero like Nikki said, with the respect of our elders, is keeping the tradition, but with like a New York twist and also our twist as diasporicans. So that's what we bring to the table. We always move forward con la bomba puertorriqueña, pero we're always with that New York twist that we always put and that flavor.
Okay, algo que desees agregar, Dina? You want to say something else? So everybody has a chance to say something.
The experience with RDC has been a little different for me because I didn't grow up in the bomba scene. You know, I grew up doing music, and I've had the pleasure and the honor to learn with Nico, with Julia, with Mateo, and you know everybody else that has put their little granito de arroz to build RDC with Kyle and also Juan. So it's been a new experience for myself in terms of bomba, but it's a great group. It's a great group of super talented people, not just talented, just amazing all around people.
Okay, well, this is Redobles de Cultura. Now, let's see what they do. We're ready for the first video. Let's try to, Dorimar, you're in the back. Send us the video, please. Si lo tienes listo, maybe not. Remember, this is live. When things are live, they take a little while, so let's wait. One of the things that many people might say, Casa Teatro is a theater group. Why they're doing music and they're doing this thing called bomba. We're going to explain about bomba later because it's part of their culture. Casa Teatro mission is building a bridge between cultures, and we want to share our Latin American culture. And what better with Redobles de Cultura. I think we're ready. We're ready. Let's go with the video. Okay. Tenemos unas pequeñas dificultades técnicas. You know, we have technical difficulties, but I'm sure Dorimar is going to find it. Dorimar is the one who knows about the buttons. She's going to fix that. Okay. In the meantime, can anybody explain me? Because I'm from Mexico. The first time Dorimar says something about bomba, I thought about the bomba and something that's going to do boom, kaboom, Rico, kaboom. So can you tell me about, oh no, are we ready? Ready or no? Let's get set. Let's do this.
Ay, quítame la maldición, Salao. Quítame la maldición por amor, ay Dios. Salao. Quítame la maldición, Salao. Quítame la maldición por amor, ay Dios. Ay, Salao. Quítame la maldición, Salao. Ay, quítame la maldición por amor, ay Dios. Salao. Quítame la maldición, Salao. Quítame la maldición por amor, ay Dios. Salao. Ay, quítame la maldición, Salao. Quítame la maldición por amor, ay Dios. Salao. Quítame la maldición, Salao. Quítame la maldición por amor, ay Dios. Ay, Salao. Quítame la maldición, Salao. Ay, quítame la maldición por amor, ay Dios. Salao. Quítame la maldición, Salao. Quítame la maldición por amor, ay Dios. Ay, Salao. Quítame la maldición, Salao. Quítame la maldición por amor, ay Dios. Salao. Quítame la maldición, Salao. Quítame la maldición maldición por amor a Dios. San Lao, quítame la maldición, San Lao. Quítame la maldición por amor a Dios.
Se vale aplaudir. Wow, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay, can you tell us a little bit about this song? There's people in the chat. We have somebody saying the harmonies sounds great. Un saludo a Eli Pavón, saying that is wonderful. También tenemos otra persona aquí who's saying, hi, let's see, ¿dónde está? Se me fue. Somebody from Nashville, Heather Wallace from Nashville, say hi. So there you go. Buenas, Heather from Nashville, un saludo. Gracias a la gente que está conectándose. Linsa AV dice lista. Okay, hello. Tell us a little bit about this song that we just hear. I read something about this. It's a Cuban song, something like that. Tell me a little bit more.
Sí, esta canción originalmente fue dedicado a un poder que se llama San Lázaro, que es Saint Lazarus, que el poder de la cosa espiritual y religiosa de nosotros en el panteón de allá en Cuba. Pero San Lao, Lao es cortito para Lázaro, Lao. Y esa canción solamente diciendo San Lázaro, por favor, quíteme la maldición, porque hay maldiciones por todos lados. Lo que nosotros estamos buscando es bendiciones para echar para adelante, no para nosotros, pero para todo el mundo entero. Entonces, originalmente esta canción es se toca en un ritmo que se llama Macuta, de la línea y el practice del palo en Cuba. So, as Matthew was saying earlier, how we like to maintain that tradition, like with Puerto Rico. As musicians, we hear things like, wow, that song would sound super nice or super cool con swing en una bomba. Some people may have like another look at it because it's a very spiritual song and that's only practiced in like spiritual ceremonies or whatever the case may be, pero para nosotros es un mensaje para todo el mundo. Because no matter what, todo el mundo siempre está buscando las bendiciones. No importa if you practice like whatever religion or whatever, just like whatever. So that's where that song came from.
Also, Monica, I would like to add to what Nikki was saying. RDC decided to use that song, especially at this time of our lives in the pandemic, because we did lose a lot of people during the year. We did suffered a lot. And that's why we decided respectfully to sing this song in the beginning to pay homage to everyone, all our loved ones, all our friends that did lose someone in their family or someone close to them, and to give them the blessings at that moment, to just pay homage to everyone that we're dealing with this pandemic and with the COVID. So that's why we wanted to start off just paying homage to everyone that we have lost, and we continue to still lose to this day. So that's why this song San Lao, we started like that, just to without drumming and just singing. That's how our voices are being heard. That's how we understand the message behind it, that we're singing from our hearts.
And it's super catchy. La melodía, like a wave, you know. So
and the feeling, lo que te hace sentir. I think that's something is the best part. And now that Matthew explained to me about the reason why está totalmente acorde a la situación que estamos viendo, because we want blessings. We had a really hard year. 2020 was bad. And right now we really need blessings. Thank you so much for choosing that song. It was a great idea. It was a wonderful idea. Okay, going back to my question about Bomba. That's one of the questions that somebody asked me to ask you. If you can explain to us qué quiere decir bomba, what that means, what bomba means. A ver, ¿quién dijo yo?
I think you're gonna have to start calling on us.
Yeah, I'm gonna say,
No, all right, we'll make this a collaborative answer. So your question was, what does bomba mean? Well, bomba, it's not so much about what the word means, although we can give you that answer. It's more about talking about a bomba as a practice, as a lifestyle. Commonly, people refer to it as a genre of music, and that's what it is. It's a musical expression that's consistent of percussion, of singing, of dancing, all coming together, improvising and responding off of one another to talk about and to release, joys, sorrows, frustrations, anxieties, excitement, right? Just human nature coming together in community to be able to not only connect to a sense of self and a sense of ancestry and legado, but also to an opportunity for realization and empowerment. As a musical expression, as a practice, it does originate from Puerto Rico with other influences from the Antilles and directly connecting us to our African ancestors. So it dates approximately about 450 years old. And there's many regional styles, there's many rhythmic variations that consist of just the universe of what is bomba. But essentially, the word in and of itself means the act of cooling down by heating up, right? So it's essentially a release, right? It's an expression of catharsis and of just letting go, right? But that is, I guess, what I can say about bomba in a really quick nutshell. I don't know if anybody else has something to add to that. So I will mute my mic.
Kyle, we haven't heard from you, bro. What's going on, man?
Oh, yeah. I'm here. So the question was, what is bomba? Of course, everybody will have different expressions and different feelings of what bomba is. Well, for me personally, bomba is a form of expression, how people express themselves. You understand? Of course, bomba has different type of rhythms. So with that being said, you know what I mean? Some rhythms are very slow. Some rhythms are very fast. So with your body talks. You understand? Your body gives that motion. Say right now, if you have a rough day, you know what I mean? Some people, when they hear bomba, they express themselves. They hear music. They hear singing. And it's like more of like a family. I say like it's like a family gathering full of love. You understand? It picks up the spirit of things that we may be going through, sad moments, happy moments. It's like I said, it's a form of expression. And I believe that bomba, to me, it's part of like a savior. I mean, when I'm down, for doing it for so many years since I was a baby now to a grown man, it has picked me up, and that's what bomba is to me.
All right.
Okay, come on, Nikki.
No. I just like what Tehulia and Kyle said, there are many different ways to interpret it. Personalmente para mí, I wasn't born in the island, so like para mí, it's not just about like sitting down behind the drum and coro y baila lo que sea, but it's more of a way out, and it's more of a long lifetime study that us as diasporicans have to, and it's mandatory for us to grasp that the essence of Bomba. Because Bomba is like, hey, okay, Bomba, está tocando Bomba, okay, cool, pero where it come from, what's the meaning of this, etc., etc. There are like many people give you many different types of answers, and on what they think it is. But like for me, it's like a history hard drive that I have to pass down to like the next person who was born here. You know what I'm saying? Or like to the kids, like if possible, because ahora en estos días los niños de hoy no saben que bomba plena and like from like many other backgrounds from Mexico, from Colombia, etc., etc. So it's more of a like like a big pocket of traditional knowledge that just keeps on growing. And of course, playing the physical part of it is a beautiful thing because it's all it's all your spirit talking to the singing, to the dancing, to the drumming, etc., etc. It's bomba espiritual, ya tú sabes.
Me encanta, eso es una manera de expresarte, es el hecho de utilizar la bomba para expresar algo, de transmitir más que nada es creo que lo más hermoso, lo que puede suceder. Dorimar is back.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but when, for me, bombas is that emotion, the expression is religion. It's something you feel inside. I don't know. I need to learn a lot, but I am Puerto Rican. It's something spiritual. I don't know. When I saw the listen, dance or whatever, for me, it's more emotions. It's a lot of emotions. A lot of you want to say something. You need to do something. I think so. For me, that is bomba. You want to share something. I don't know. I am wrong or not, but you want to share something inside. You want to be part of something. That's what I feel when it's like a connection. We don't need to talk. We talk through the dance, through the music, through the drums. That is my personal experience.
Okay. Yes. ¿Alguien más quiere anexar algo más antes de que pasemos al siguiente video? Porque creo que eso, I think that's the what I saw last year with all the people who stand up and dance, they got the message. That's why they stand up and start dancing with you guys. They came to the stage also and start dancing because what you were telling them and showing with your dancing, with the music and all that, it was like you're welcome to enjoy right now. So let's try to see another video. I love what you do, guys. Let's see the next one. Let's see, Dorimar is ready. A ver, creo que no. Se oye un ruido por ahí. Are you ready? Maybe, maybe not. Dice... Aló, aló. Oh, Albita Rivera dice, mis pollitos.
Albita.
Marilyn in the house.
That's Marilyn all the way, yes.
Un saludo.
Dale la candela como es. que enciende mecha y ahora se fue. Dale la candela como es, dale la candela como es. Sube machete ahora que fue, cimarrones de libertad. Dale la candela como es, dale la candela como es. Ay, dale la candela, dale la candela, dale la candela como es que. Dale la candela como es, dale la candela como es. Dale la candela, dale la candela, dale la candela que te quemé. Dale la candela como es, dale la candela como es. Y con dos coritos ya yo acabé. Dale la candela que ya se ve. Dale la candela como es, dale la candela como es. Dale la candela como es, dale la candela como es.
Las manos. ¡Ah, bravo! Bravo, bravo. Ok, platíquenme acerca de esta canción. You guys, you sing your own songs. Am I right? Well, some of them. Algunas de ellas son de ustedes.
It's a combination of both. When we started out, we principally did a lot of bomba tradicional music that is part of the historical repertoire of bomba, and that have been written by our contemporaries, so that they're not necessarily originals, but in the musical arrangements created by, the musicians of the group, Matthew, Nikki, everybody else. We give it our own little style, our own little flair to offer, again, that New York urban, just our style, our aesthetic, our swag. But we do have some originals. Hopefully you'll be able to hear one or two of those in this particular presentation. That is the goal, right? As any bomba ensemble, is to, one, not only honor the legacy of the past and just that history that has been provided to us, but also build upon it, right? To make sure that that history is living history, that we contribute to that history, and make sure that our voices, our experiences, those songs can also be captured in the expression. So this particular song that just was played was written by Raquel Zeta Rivera, who actually now lives in New Mexico, but was part of our New York bomba practitioner community in the early 2000s. And she wrote it when she was part of a group called Armamoyo that is a group that we've all been a part of and has also influenced us greatly, and has also influenced the bomba scene in New York and in the diaspora. So it's been an emblematic group, to say the least, in terms of bomba practice. And that song was just one that every time she sang it just felt very catchy, felt very powerful, right? Because if you see her, she's like all of 4'11". She's a very short woman, but singing about a song to basically say, like, give them fire, give them hell. This is a song of resistance, a song of rebellion, essentially, right? Which is also one of the purposes of bomba as an expression. So it felt hard to not capture that essence in some of the messages that we're trying to get across, especially when we're referencing, most of the recent political history when it comes to Puertorriqueños on the island and in the diaspora. I don't even have to go back 100 years ago. I can go back 3 years ago, right? 2017 forward, 3-4 years ago, 2017 forward, just looking at everything that's been happening within our communities and within the Latino communities in general. So this song just felt really relevant to be able to kind of capture and ignite a sense of awareness, right? That you too have a right to claim your space, to resist, to really fight for what is equity, for what is right. So I gave a lot more than what that question was, pero pues eso pasa.
No, genial. That's the idea. Thank you so much. Guys, anybody else wants to add something before we continue? ¿Alguno de ustedes quieren?
Just briefly, also we had the privilege to actually perform that song with Raquel present. in Albuquerque one year. So that was, and I know she hadn't sang that song in a long time and heard it played in a long time. So it was definitely a great experience to have her there, present, and especially good to see her because she doesn't live in New York anymore. So it was great to see her at the same time. And also, I feel that song, like Julia was saying, just brings that energy of the New York style of bringing that fire, that lit fire that comes from under us and just rises to this level that we can't explain, you know, that takes to another, you could say mindset or just another dimension, if you want to call it like that. So that's it for me.
Entonces, en esto podemos decir con esta canción Bomba es called Music of Resistance. Vea nada más lo que aprende. Díganme, ¿cómo es que, you say, Julia, before you're like the third generation born here, and maybe you're somebody who can be the second generation. How do you find the love for this beautiful tradition? How this happened? How did you start getting involved with all this beauty? How you guys say, oh no, I'm not gonna play the regular drums. I'm gonna play this kind of music because it's part of me. How that happens? Because sometimes when you live here, far away from the island or far away from your culture, sometimes you say, no, that's not me. I'm more like this kind of person. How that happened?
I mean, I think all of us have our own stories to tell, so it'd be really interesting to hear and that, you know, everybody else in the group kind of share how they came into this lifestyle. I personally I'm a first generation New Yorican. My parents were born and raised on the island. They moved here when they were young. So myself and my siblings were the first ones to be born in New York City. We were raised here. My father is a practitioner of Bomba en Plena. He's the founder and director of another notable ensemble in the States. So I was raised within this from a very, very young age. I was fortunate to have that experience, to see the elders practice, to, you know, share stages with them. And I recognize that is not the common experience, right, with a lot of New Yorkers or also practitioners, right, that have decided to take this upon themselves. But you are right, like, you know, when you're being raised in different settings, it's like, well, there's all these influences that make you who you are. And I think that for me and probably for other folks in the group, it's not about like choosing one over the other. It's about honoring each for what it is and what it contributes to you as an individual, and saying, yes, like mi fundamento, my roots, our bomba, our plena is, you know, Puerto Rican cultural identity. And within that, I can add other things because that's what makes me who I am, right? So, you know, you are talking to us today in this voice of bomberos, right, and practitioners, but we do a lot of other things in our life, right? You're just seeing one part of us, and it's a very big part, and we're very proud to uphold that. But it's not like a competition of sorts, right? We acknowledge all of these other elements in our lives that make us who we are. And Bomba is one of those prized ones. But I think everybody else should share their experiences because they have different than mine.
Who wants to be next? Okay, Kyle. I'm going to tell Kyle. Kyle, tell us how you got involved in so passionate about Bomba.
Well, just a little briefly, I started Bomba at the age of 7. I started with the Los Plenos that I've been doing a kids workshop, and that was my kick and go. 2 of my aunts were there before, and I used to go to they used to have a finale show, and I used to go like, oh man, this is something. I seen kids my age, even younger, and Mateo was one of them. It was inspired. You know what I mean? It's something that's, you know what, let me give it a try. And from there, from the age of 7 to now, you know, I have been blessed to play with different groups, the one that really pulled me out of my skin of singing more, giving me more confidence was RDC, you understand? And this is where I stand today. It's been a blessing. Bomba, like I said prior, Bomba has been something that has lifted me up in many ways, you know. And I just feel like continuing with RDC, the way that we bring the traditional music and our own style. I mean, it opens up many more. Like for example, I work with kids, and if you ask any race, you understand, what's bomba? What do you think bomba is? They might say a bomb, they might say a joke, they don't know what it is. So they don't know what the history and the knowledge of what bomba is. But now, you understand, I teach my kids, you know what I mean, little by little, what bomba is. It's a traditional music, you understand? It's something that's cultural and where it came from. And with that being said, that's my bomba, little short piece.
Okay, thank you for sharing. What about you, Matthew?
Well, I'm similar to Julia. I was born and raised in these traditions by my grandfather, Don Bienvenido Benny Ayala. So I was born with this. Also, like Kyle was saying, my aunt also started with the Los Pioneros de la 21, besides with my grandfather's teachings. And then at the age of 6, I started also with the Los Pioneros de la 21's community kids workshop at 6 years old. And then the following year, Kyle joined in. So, and then from there, I continued to study. And also, I was also with a lot of the elders too in La Casita de Chema here in the South Bronx. So I have a lot of backgrounds with dealing with a lot of elders too. So I was just raised in this tradition, just learning, and then here we are now, and I'm still doing it and having that connection. And also, like you said, trying to choose. I was in a limbo as a young age, just trying to, because I love this music, but also it was like, how can I connect with other kids that don't know about my music at the same time? And they could be Puerto Rican or not Puerto Rican or non-Puerto Ricans. And I couldn't find that connection because they didn't know. I knew, but they didn't know about it. So I kind of felt like that empty slot because I wanted to connect with others at that time, but I couldn't. But I was able to find friends and family members that were into it. So that's where I came to blossom later on and become an artist and also become a member of this amazing group, which this diaspora group, which we give what 3 years already, but 4 years. Oh, you see how time flies. 4 years, but we've been friends for many, many, many years. So that's my short story.
Okay. Now, well, Nikki, tell us a short story of how you got involved with the bomba.
There's never a short story when it comes to like hay historia después de historia, pero like to piggyback off of what Matthew said, the Chema Paz de Cáncer used to babysit my father in el Barrio Quintana in Alto Rey. So that line was more like, Palena. So my father's more of a Pionero. I was never a bombero. I used to hate bomba. Not hate it, but I was just like, that's okay because I went to I
That's
was
not
I was
my
studying other
thing.
stuff.
That's not
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah. I was
thing.
born and raised in New York. I was born and raised in New York, and Pops was over there, and but uh, like, short story, I was in Boys Harbor and I studied more rumba stuff, more Afro-Cuban stuff. Ante de la bomba. My first jam was at Raquel's book signing, or like a little before that, in Julia de Burgos para una noche de bomba. Uh, I don't remember what year, but I was like, all right, yeah, this is dope. But then what was that comment? What was that comment?
Janae, hate bomba. Say what? Laugh out loud.
Not hate bomba, but I was like, well, okay, but because my mind was somewhere else at the time. But I got into it after meeting all these people, Don Benny, Padre Cáncer, este, Tito Cepeda, el padre de cáncer, Juan Gutiérrez, Tito Matos, Juan José Alcasalle, Raquel, Manny, todo, and like a long list of other people, but they was like, hey, listen, man, this is what it is. So it's my obligation, I feel, like to maintain this as a New Yorican. And that's how I got into Bomba. I just started loving it and started becoming a part of it and accepting the fact that this is my music for my people. You know what I'm saying? So it's an obligation that I should take on to be like, let me embrace it. Like that way I could shout it out. Después. Short story. Una historia que sabe, pero
hacen un trabajo genial, realmente eso es fantástico. Vamos a ver otro video because this is the best part. No the talking, no your story is not good, but the moment of the music is something that is catching. It's something that I love, that I've been learning from you guys since the first time you came to Memphis and did the Afro-Latino with us. And we saw how many people start getting involved and trying to learn more about the style, the Bomba style. Even when you left, a lot of people sometimes send us messages and say, how can I know? How can I learn? I would like to dance. I would like to play. So we love the what you do, really. We love the hard work that you do to keep this tradition. So let's do this. Let's see this next song.
Cuando llamas cimarrones y cabambula, chica bambula, chica bambula.
Cuando llamas cimarrones y cabambula.
Cuando llamas cimarrones, bambula.
Cuando llamas cimarrones y cabambula.
Tráeme tierra de la loma, bambula.
Cuando llamas cimarrones y cabambula.
Con la bendición del locongo, bambula.
Cuando llamas cimarrones y cabambula.
Ahí son de tierra, son de pueblo, cimarrones van.
Cuando llamas cimarrones y cabambula.
Cuando llamas cimarrones y cabambula.
Cuando llamas cimarrones y cabambula.
Siga bambula, siga bambula.
Cuando llamas cimarrones y cabambula.
Ahí con licencia de la loma, bambula.
Cuando llamas cimarrones y cabambula.
Ahí pide lo que pide, sigue bambula.
Cuando llamas cimarrones y cabambula.
Siga bambula, siga bambula.
Cuando llamas cimarrones y cabambula.
Tráeme tierra, tráeme hueso, ahí bola.
Cuando llamas cimarrones y cabambula.
Con licencia Zambia Pungo, bambula.
Cuando llamas cimarrones y cabambula.
Siga bambula, siga bambula.
Cuando llamas cimarrones y cabambula.
Ahí cuando llamas cimarrones, siga bambula.
Cuando llamas cimarrones y cabambula.
Siga bambula, siga bambula.
Cuando llamas cimarrones y cabambula. Cuando llamas cimarrones y cabambula.
Cuando llamas cimarrones, siga bambula.
Cuando llamas cimarrones y cabambula. Cuando llamas cimarrones y cabambula. Cuando llamas cimarrones y cabambula.
lo que pide, chica bambula.
Cuando llama cimarrones, chica bambula.
Ahí pa' lo caguaira, chica bambula.
Cuando llama cimarrones, chica bambula.
Cuando llega cimarrones, si quiera va a temblar.
Cuando llama cimarrones, chica bambula.
Chica bambula, chica bambula.
Cuando llama cimarrones, chica bambula.
Chica bambula, chica bambula.
Cuando llama cimarrones, chica bambula.
Chica bambula, chica bambula.
Llama cimarrones, chica bambula.
Vamos tierra de los Congo, bambula.
Cuando llama cimarrones, chica bambula.
Chica bambula, chica bambula.
Cuando llama cimarrones, chica bambula.
Dale la candela, cimarrones, bambula.
Cuando llama cimarrones, chica bambula.
Siembra tierra, bamba del monte, bambula.
Cuando llama cimarrones, chica bambula.
Bambula, chica bambula.
Cuando llama cimarrones, chica bambula.
Chica bambula.
Cuando llama cimarrones, chica bambula.
Los mayores están rezando, bambula.
Cuando llama cimarrones, chica bambula.
Cuando llama cimarrones, bambula.
Cuando llama cimarrones, chica bambula.
Chica bambula, pa'l fuera
Cuando
ya.
llama cimarrones, chica bambula.
Cuando llama cimarrones, chica bambula.
Okay, I turned off my camera because I was dancing and I didn't want you to see me. That I start doing. Okay, I love how Julia communicates and how on points Nelson marks her piquetes. All right. What that piquetes means?
Piquetes are the dance, right? Or the individual steps or the phrase, right, that the dancer does. Piquetes. Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. All this is beautiful. The harmony between the dancer and the music is, I think, somebody last year told me it was amazing. See the connection between the person who's playing and the person who is dancing is like a one person at one, and you can see them like just one person at the same time. How this happened? How this connection can be done? A ver, Matthew. Ella dice que Matthew conteste.
Yes, he said either. Okay. Well, it's that connection. Well, between Julia and myself, we've been performing for a very long time together, and also we kind of like know each other already. I kind of know her, she knows me, and I know what she likes, what to play on the drums sometimes. So that's like a building block after so many years. But definitely that connection just comes when the dancer and the drummer are locked in and they're really communicating. And that's a form of the non-verbal communication through music. And also it shows how much time and studying one does while practicing this tradition, which it doesn't come practice. It doesn't come over time. You have to really practice this craft, and because playing the subidor or the primo, it doesn't come overnight. It takes years of practicing and years of doing at the same time. But definitely, like, say in the bombazo settings and you don't recognize that person that's dancing, he or she, but is that moment you connect, you two and two come together and you're like, oh man, we're connecting, we're communicating, and we're definitely relating and corresponding to each other. So that's that communication is just at the moment, really.
Okay. One question, because this is everything also about the roots, where we come from, where the heritage. Why you guys think it's important to keep all these traditions, to make this also part of our culture right now, and even make new generations to get involved. Why you think this is important at this moment? Many people are gonna say, this is the 21st century, man. Why we have to do all these rituals? So
It doesn't. It doesn't matter what time or where we at, what place, who we talking to, what we doing, who we vibing with, who we not vibing with. Um, if it wasn't for our ancestors and our elders, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing today. Doesn't matter si sea bomba, rumba, bada, salsa, cumbia, banda, lo que sea. No importa. So we have to look at it. We have to look at it now that we are going to be ancestors one day.
okay.
So
Uh,
we're living that. And that's very important because everybody loses that little essence of we are the ancestors living now and for the future to come, because if not, it's going to get lost. And then you're going to have, I mean, we already know times today are crazy. The music, personally, honestly speaking, the music these days, super whack. There's no feeling, there's no tradition, there's no culture, there's no theory, there's no feeling. It's all about la plata, right? That's cool. That's cool. But like, where's the heart? Where's the sangre? You know what I'm saying? Where's the respect? You know, those are things that we have to maintain and lock. Because if not, se jodió la cosa. Especially that we're here in the United States as diaspora Ricans, New Ricans, Chicago Ricans, Florida Ricans, Cali Ricans, Minnesota Ricans, lo que sea, Buffalo Ricans, you know what I'm saying? Memphis, Tennessee Ricans, Nashville Ricans, you know what I'm saying? It's very important that we have to maintain that. It's our obligation.
okay.
I would also add, yeah, that's exactly right. You know, we are tomorrow's ancestors, right? And you know, there's this idea, there's this concept, there's a truth, right? That to know where you're going, you have to know where you came from, right? And understand that estos caminos que tú estás dando, lo estás haciendo encima de unos pathways that were created for you, right? So it's not just in Bomba. You see it everywhere. Everybody's on like ancestry.com trying to find their 23andMe, all these like roots, you know, what are your family history? You see the moment of realization when people see like where they came from or the stories of a great ancestor and how it clicks into who they are today. And just kind of like, oh my God, that makes so much sense, right? Like, I mean, what the lived experiences from before you feed into you, whether you are aware of it or not, right? So, you know, in practicing Bomba, we're just trying to have that a little bit more forward, right? In our conscious, right? And in our daily practice. But it's not just like, oh, esto es cosa de viejo, de los antaños. Like, yes, this is ancestral music, but it's also something that is very much live in the here and now, right? So this thing of separating the past from the present to the future, it's all continued. It's all a continuous line, right? We're all connected in that way. And so the moment that you can understand how that weaves with one another, it kind of fulfills you and offers you a sense of more just awareness, right? Of who you are.
Me, teacher, I think that is important. You need to know where you come from. You said before where you come from to see where you're going. Es vital mantener esto.
See, Kyle, we have a question for you.
I have a question for Kyle Matthews. Is there someone in your family that you received the gift of voice and drumming from? Okay. Kyle, that question is for you.
Well, to be honest, it was just a blessing from above that I got that blessing. I wouldn't say I was the best dancer, but I mean, I started with the Planeros in the kids program with dancing, and I fell. I mean, I got hurt, and like after I got hurt, I kind of gave up dancing. Like it was just like nothing. And then of course I had family members like Matthew, Nikki, Julia, and others who pushed me to say, you know what, continue. And I mean, there's no stopping. And with that being said, I continued and I started drumming. After drumming, like I said, some of the rhythms they go fast to slow to fast. Sometimes I mean I feel like I'm 90 years old, so I knew that drumming wasn't the best place for me. And then I just took over from the singing, and like I said, I've been practice. Of course, I mean you don't know everything, so it's always good to find others to help you. And it's a blessing that in this group we have Nina. You understand me? When it comes to harmonies, when it comes to certain words, we have Nikki, we have Julia who can break certain words. Like if I'm saying a word wrong, I'm African. My dad's African American. My mom's Puerto Rican. You understand? So it's not Spanish wasn't my first language. I learned that on my own. Of course, my great grandmother telling me this and this and this and that in Spanish, and in order for her to understand, I would have to say back. So Spanish wasn't my first language. So this has been a blessing. And I said, for me singing wise, I think above for making it pop. Yeah, I had a little dancing. I mean, it wasn't the best. I mean, I showed Matthew a couple of moves. You know, when you see Matthew like this, I showed them that.
Está bien, Kyle. Está bien. I'll see you at 3 o'clock tomorrow.
Ellen Gilbert said,
ancestral memory is much stronger than people realize. Eso está bien dicho. Eso es real. That is just true.
Ellen, we need to talk. We need to bring these people the next year. I know you are in Nashville. Please, this is my email. It's in the chat.
Send us a message.
Yes.
Make it happen. Let's manifest this.
Yes, please.
Afro-Latino week for 2022. Let's go.
Yes, you know, I say, Ellen, please, my email is there. We need to talk.
There was another comment that from Trackbug.
Yes, this one.
That was.
Es saluda que viaja por la calle Mateo para llegar al río de la Loza para traer la alegría al pueblo.
Es un poeta. That is a poet. Okay.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay.
That was cool.
Eso es un coro ahí, anótalo. That's in the next song.
Screenshot.
Sí. Vamos para la...
Les manda saludos Elizabeth Bermúdez. She's happy that you guys are here.
Hola, Elizabeth.
Heather, yes, Heather. We hope the next year. We hope the next year. The last year was amazing. The 2019 was amazing. We hope the next year Redobles will be here. We hope. Yes. We need that. Ya sé. Ok, vamos a la última canción. Yes. Nico no, you're here.
Nico's there somewhere behind the stage.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, exactly. Behind the scenes. We're gonna go to the next song. Time flies when you're having so much fun. And that's just something that I hate. But okay, Dorimar, if you're ready, we're ready for the next one. Let's see. Okay. No, maybe, I don't know. Mientras Dorimar tiene el video listo, remember, follow not just Casa Teatro in all the social, en todas las redes sociales, but you can also follow Redobles de Cultura on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Acaban de ver un video de YouTube, so follow. Síganos a los dos en nuestras redes sociales. Y quédense en su casa mientras, because we want to have this live next year. Get the shot. people get the shot. Let's get ready.
Mamá, se quema la hacienda de mamá.
Mamá,
Ay, mamá.
mamá,
Ay, mamá.
mamá,
Ay, dale más volteca linda.
mamá,
Ay, mamá.
mamá,
Ay,
mamá,
mamá.
mamá,
Ay, mamá.
mamá,
Ay, mamá. Ay, dale más golpe calidad. Un pasito para adelante, un pasito para atrás. Ay, mamá. Ay, mamá. Ay, dale más golpe calidad. Ay, la negra no quiere trabajar. Esa negra lo que quiere es cantar. Ay, mamá. Ay, mamá. Ay, dale más golpe calidad. Ay, mamá. Ay, mamá. Ay, mamá. Ay, mamá. Ay, dale más golpe calidad. Ay, mamá. Ay, mamá. Ay, mamá. Ay, dale más golpe calidad. Ay, se quema la hacienda de mamá. Ay, mamá. Ay, mamá. Ay, mamá.
ay, yo me voy pa' Loíza.
Wow, ese fue como double feature, como 2 en 1, ¿verdad? O 3, 2 en 1, esa me encantó. Esa me encantó. La gente está ya bailando. Yasmín Otero dice, get it. Yo creo que ella también estaba danzando como yo. Because I'm right here and I'm just shaking, shaking, shaking. And Dorimar also, that's why she's backstage, because she's also doing her thing. You're on mute, Dorimar.
Esa es la ventaja de estar backstage, que estás acá. Right, Jasmine. Jasmine estaba bailando en su casa. That is awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here with us. Thank you for your support.
Muchísimas gracias. Gracias por tomarse el tiempo.
Paciencia.
Sí, gracias, gracias. Realmente esperamos que el próximo año volvamos a tener la fortuna de contar con la presencia de ustedes y hacer esto en vivo para la gente de aquí del medio sur que los espera, because you bring so much with everything that you do, not just the dancing, the culture and everything. That we're really happy for the Redobles de Cultura, for what you do, what you bring, not just Memphis, but everywhere you go. Thank you. Muchísimas gracias. What can I say? You're fabulous.
I have one question. The last one.
The last question.
The last question.
Tan, tan, tan.
El CD, ¿cuándo viene? ¿Cuándo hay música? ¿Cuándo los Spotify o whatever? Algo.
Pointing fingers.
Ok, voy a preguntar. Matthew, tú, el CD, ¿cuándo viene el CD? Bueno, CD ya no, download. Ya,
Bueno, with everything that's happening, we haven't had the chance to really record anything. Also, like Julia was saying from before, we would like to write most of our music and have our original music, so we won't have to repeat ourselves and doing the traditional songs, which is always great. Pero Redobles, the family, ourselves, we feel like we rather gather in our own material and our own original songs first before we actually release something. So I'm not gonna give you a time frame when, but as soon as it comes out, or at least if we could plan to do a single or something, then we would definitely inform you guys. But definitely, let's see. 2021 is a new year, new ideas, more expressions, and more love for everyone. So hopefully we'll be having something in the market soon. I'm not gonna put dates because we don't have, to be honest, we have no dates. But at least the single, soon.
Yeah.
Soon. That will be a work in progress.
Yes. Ellen said, thank you for your global family.
Excellent. ¿Alguien más?
Ellen, send me an email, Ellen. We have a year. We need to fight for this. Yes, we need to do it. Yes, please.
Zuleimi Rivera, saludos, bendiciones.
Hola, Puerto Rico, la isla, connecting. That's nice. Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Guys, thank you so much for everything. Matthew.
Thank you for helping us to build this bridge, because that's our mission, to build the bridge between cultures. Thank you for helping us to build this little bridge that open the eyes of the people and their arms and say, this is what I want to embrace. Gracias, Mir.
Thank you, Kyle, Nikki. Thank you so much. And we hope to see you the next year. And everyone, thank you so much for being here with us today. We will see you tomorrow. Mónica, mañana, nos vemos mañana. Hablamos.
Con los afro-mexicanos.
Mañana hablamos de los afro-mexicanos. We'll see you tomorrow.
Eso
Gracias.
vale.
Sí.
Vale. ¡Viva el teatro! ¡Viva el teatro!
Gracias.
Thank you.
Y Memphis.
Bye.